new bakery to go. He took me out to dinner. He took me to his show. He took me out to dinner. He took me to his show. He took me out to dinner. He took me to his show. He took me to this new bakery to go.
And you know what I told him?
You know I ain't no hoe.
And you know what I told him?
You know I ain't no hoe.
Hey y'all, it's me Chee, back again. I got another video for y'all, and in this one we'll be talking about rape, because this one went way beyond what I'm talking about in my other video. So let me let y'all know what went on with this one. Here we go. I was raped by a cousin. It was a cousin-in-law because his auntie married my uncle. So it wasn't blood cousin, but we considered him our cousin. We considered him our blood. We was all that close. You know, me and this young man, we were very close. And he always said to me, my brothers and sisters, we was all like his blood family. You know, he was cool with all of us. We all got along. We all was cool, chill. We all had fun together. And I don't know what went wrong. Child. But that's how he always felt about us. He just always felt close to us. He was one of the nicest dudes. He was fun to hang around. Wasn't nothing he would do for a person. He would get the shirt off his back. And we had the most fun when he was around. I mean, you know, he would pull up in this new car, blasting his music. We all got there, be dancing, chilling, just singing, and just, you know, just having fun. He was just a cool dude. And then one day, that just all changed for me. Oh boy. He came by my grandma's one day, as he usually did. Like, hey, what's up? Wanna roll with me? Let's grab something quick to eat. I'm like, where we going? What you want to eat? Like Jack in the Box. For people from the West Coast, California, it's a Jack in the Box. That was the thing back in the day. That was our spot. He said, it's my treat. So, of course, I'm like, heck yeah, you gonna pay? Let's go. You know, let's roll out. So we got our food, heading back to my grandma's. He said, oh, hold up. I want to show you my new house. You know, he had purchased the house because his mom passed away and he got a settlement from her insurance. So we brought him a new car and brought him a new house. So we go by there, really nice place, you know. I'm like, wow, this really, really nice. It was nice, you know. And so he was like, well, we'll just eat over here, and then I'll take you back over to Granny's house. I'm like, cool, we could chill, you know. So after we ate, you know, he's like, well, you want a drink? I'm like, yeah, we can have a drink. We called them Boilermakers back then. Boilermakers was the drink, you know, so he made up the Boilermakers. He had his little blunt already rolled up, you know, so we kicking it, drinking. You know, smoking a little blunt, just having fun, reminiscing about all the fun we've had. You know, about places we used to roll to, the beaches and the parks, and sit and be drinking and kicking. You know, just reminiscing that, just talking and laughing and just having fun like we normally did when I hung around. The normal. So all of a sudden, things just start getting weird. I'm like, okay. I just felt really weird. Like I can freaking fly or do backflips, and I can't do either one. I just was starting to feel really light. But calm, just feeling just, you know, like something, like, okay, this ain't the normal drink or the normal bud feeling. This is like different. And then all of a sudden, things faded to black. I was out. But when I finally was coming to, I could see, but I couldn't hear. My eyes wasn't blinking. I couldn't move. It was like I was paralyzed, but I could see. And as I watched this nasty prick all over me, handling his business, I could feel the tears pouring out of my eyes. Couldn't blink, couldn't hear, couldn't move, but tears just flowing from my eyes. And as I slowly started to come back to normal, slowly started able to move, blink, hear. At that point, he was getting up off me. He was done doing his thing, nasty punk. As he was getting up off of me, I jumped up on his ass like a mountain lion. And he knew that he raped me because first thing he said was, please don't tell auntie and uncle. Just please don't say nothing. Begging me. I screamed, you sick fuck. Take me home now. I was going off, y'all. I was just like, take me home now. And it was too far for me to walk. I know y'all probably like, well, why you just gonna leave? It was too far for me to walk. And remember when he came over, he offered to treat me to Jack in the Box. So I feel like I didn't need my purse. I didn't need no money on me. It's his treat. We're just getting something to eat and going right back home. So I didn't have anything on me. Couldn't call a cab or whatever. Couldn't get on the bus. Didn't have nothing on me. Wasn't going to ask him for no money for me to get home. I was just trying to get the fuck up out of there. So we got in the car and he drove so fast back to my grandma's house. I mean, he drove fast because he was trying to hurry up and get me there so he can go on about his business, sneak on the way. But when I got there, I ran to that bathroom and I took the longest bath and I tried to scrub my skin off. And I remember the outfit I had on that day, I threw it away. I didn't want to look at it because it would have brought back memories of being raped. And I'm like, I couldn't, again, here we go again. I'm like, I cannot believe that this happened. But he sped off so fast trying to get away from there because he felt I was going to go in there and tell everybody in the house what had just happened. And I didn't. Again, I shut down again, didn't say nothing and kept it to myself, didn't tell nobody. I didn't see him till this day, haven't seen or heard from him till this day. And I'm like, okay, in this situation, I know, like, people blame women all the time. I know the first thing they say, what you go over there for? That's what you get for you left with him. Or you went to his house, you drank, you smoked, you this, you that. Again, with somebody that I felt I could trust because I've always been able to trust him. I've got high with him before. I've drank with him before. We've hung out before. Like I said, he's like family. He's like blood. I would never thought that he would do something like that, you know. And I'm just like, I'm going to give a frick how much I drink or smoke. That didn't give him or any other man the right to rape somebody because they didn't drink and then passed out. But I feel like something was dropped in that drink or that joint was more something else that I didn't know what it was. Till it took me to the point because I shouldn't have passed out and blacked out like that. I didn't drink and get that high. I wasn't that drunk and that high. So I just like, whatever the case may be, he had no right to do that to me. It ain't that serious. It's like, wow, you got to knock a woman out just to get what you want. Try asking and see, even though I wouldn't have gave him nothing, but I consider him family. Like I said, he was so cool that I just trusted him. Like I said, I've been around him before and he's never done that. You know, I just don't understand why people feel they have to take this route. Like I said, until this day, I haven't seen or heard from him, don't know where he is. And like I said in my first video, if I was to see my female cousin, would I knock her in her face after what she did? Or would I just walk away? Just turn and walk the other way? And if I seen this punk, what would I say to him? Would I confront him or would I just turn and walk away? I don't know. But like I said, people will fault me. They will fault me. Like a lot of women are faulted, and we shut down and we don't say nothing because we feel we're going to be faulted and the finger pointing at us about, well, y'all shouldn't have wore this, or you shouldn't have went there, you shouldn't have been around him, or you should have did this, or you should have did that. Instead of being here for us and speaking to us and trying to help us through it, we're being blamed. So, yeah, y'all just let me know if anybody has ever been through this, like I said, with a family member or a person that they felt was like family. You know, that they felt they were really close to and they were like family, or it might have been blood family that raped you, you know, or did you have somebody put something in your drink, or they gave you something to smoke and it was laced with something and you passed out, or you might have came to after it happened and didn't really know it happened till maybe you got home and seen something on your clothing or something. You know, just let me know in the comments, y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's let this stuff out. That's what my channel was for. Speaking on things that a lot of people don't speak on. Is to help us get through this, to talk about it, get it off your mind, get it out, you know, let it go. Speak out. Instead of suppressing it and holding it in, speak about it. Leave the comments below, like and subscribe, y'all. Peace out.